These are the tenets of your life experience and you and why you're here. We're going to speak them from your first person perspective. I am a physical human in a physical body who is an extension of source energy. My source energy part of me is the dominant part of me. And anytime I deny that, I don't feel good. I don't feel satisfaction. When I allow the wholeness of who I am to be present in a moment, I am satisfied. And that satisfaction ranges from a calm sense of homecoming to the most emphatic passion and delight. But I am satisfied at all levels of momentum. There is satisfaction with little momentum that feels like calm. There's satisfaction at interim momentum that feels like interest. There's satisfaction at really fast-moving momentum, which feels like passion and ecstasy and brilliance and invincibility. But it's satisfaction with variances in momentum. But if I'm over here in the manifestation and I haven't allowed the momentum to grow from this, but the momentum of my moment has grown from dissatisfaction, don't want that, that's wrong, can you believe what that one said, can you believe what that one said, then I can't gather the momentum of my source. And so now everything I do is contrary to who I really am, and no matter how hard I try, I can't get it together because I'm off on the wrong vibrational foot. But then I get to go to sleep. And while I sleep, it's like pushing the reset button. And while I sleep, all of the momentum subsides. Not the vibrational proclivity. In other words, if I was ornery yesterday, I'm probably going to be ornery today. And probably tomorrow. In other words, orneriness doesn't let go immediately. But my momentum did subside. And so it's easier for me to begin in meditation at the beginning of a new day. And if I really understand that quieting my mind just sets at ease my beliefs that have been hindering me, but it leaves active my beliefs that are of help, because the beliefs that my inner being holds about me and about my world and about the others with whom I'm interacting, those beliefs are so helpful. And so the sorting process of what works for me and what doesn't work for me works best with a quieted mind. If I try to do it out here on this edge of manifestation, where now I've got to consider all the thoughts, how many times have you sat with others if you're a parent and discussed the appropriateness of this behavior as a parent and this one and this one and this one? You just can't get there from there. All the thousands and thousands of books that have been written about try this with your child and try this with your child and try this with your child and discipline your child in this way and don't discipline your child at all. And none of it is really working very well because the vibrational basis from which you are asking is not allowing you to be in the receptive mode. And if you're not in the receptive mode, it is certain that whatever you're conveying to your children or to your employees or to anyone that you're wanting to instruct, they cannot possibly be getting what you mean if you're not in the receiving mode while you're delivering it to them. You see what we're getting at? But if you take the time to tune in, tap in, turn on, if you take the time to start there and then let that momentum build, and then you follow your impulses, which means because you are in the receptive mode, you will rendezvous with others who are in the receptive mode, and then you will have the most brilliant collaboration, the most brilliant co-creation, the most brilliant what you call coincidences, which are just incidences that coincide. In other words, you will have the most brilliant co-creative experiences with others if you start there. And you do it often enough that you know the difference. Helpful?
Thank you. It's always helpful.